you guys? I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I'm out here testing out the new Hero 11 Black. And I don't know why they call it black anymore, because there isn't any other option. I guess they have the Mini, which does interest me. That kind of takes the session heritage and capitalizes on that smaller form factor, but with the internal battery, it doesn't make sense for a lot of people. But for a B camera, it would be a nice option to just throw in the handlebars here or something, so I might think about doing that. But man, let me tell you, it has been a while since I upgraded my motovlogging camera. I've been using the Hero 8 for the past few years, and it's been pretty solid. I've definitely lost a few clips here and there, and there's always some sort of issue when you attach a microphone using that stupid adapter, which I still have to use in the Hero 11. Pretty big letdown, but so far, so good. The real reason why I upgraded was, yeah, the quality, but more so the battery life. The new Enduro batteries that they introduced in the 9 or 10, they have a higher milliamp hour, so you're gonna get a little bit of extra run time. But honestly, a lot of people aren't gonna notice a quality difference. And I held out using the Hero 4 Black for the longest time. I did the whole Colorado trip with the Hero 4. Looking back, I kind of regret it, because when you look at my new riding clips, it is a night and day difference. I went from the 4 to the 8, so pretty much doubled in generations. But since the Hero 7, 8, and the 9 and the 10, to most people, once you post it on YouTube, it's not gonna look a whole lot different. Oh baby, ooh! So fun to wheelie, man. Just pops right up, loves the coast. So much fun, man. So much fun. Well, it's been a minute since I've been down to the river spot, and it looks like someone's been keeping it mowed. I know a lot of people come here to fish. Hopefully we don't run into those said people today. Thankful to have those bark busters on there, man. Makes a world of difference. Dude, I love this trail. It is so much fun to ride. It hasn't rained in a little bit too, so for the most part it should be pretty dry. Well, breaking in the bark busters. That's one way to test them out. Sometimes you just gotta bail, man. No damage, nothing bent. See, that would have been a lever for sure without the wraparounds. Shout out to Tusk, man. Link in description. See, I think somebody disabled the tip sensor on this bike, because I could have sworn that it has it, but I've dumped it a couple times. Hate to admit it, but you ain't riding if you ain't crashing. There's a little hump there that I high-sided on. Ooh, little soupy there. Dude, these roots are gnarly too. Woo! Yeah, I haven't been back here in a minute. I'm curious to see if anything's changed. This is new. I think I can get around up here. Ouch. All right, we're making progress. So I don't know if you can tell, I'm sure you can. I don't have stabilization turned on. For the longest time, I've been doing these rides with stabilization on, and I just think it kind of takes away from the experience. I think being mounted on my head just gives it enough give to where it's smooth enough, but also gives you a sense of the terrain that I'm riding. Like with Hyper Smooth on, everything just seems flat, and there's no real volume to anything. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Damn, I'm gonna have to get out here with Big Red and a saw, because I don't think we're getting around this. The little red tractor, man. Dude, I've ate it through here so many times. I'd rather not do it again today. There we go. Wow, it is dry. This part of the creek is almost completely dried up. That's wild. Be good for riding, no? I'm not gonna lie, over the past couple weeks, the CRF 250F has been my go-to bike. Like, it is the best bike to just hop on and ride. You don't have to check anything, no mixing gas. You literally just turn the key and go. But 2 of my previous videos are talking all about this bike, so be sure to check those out if you haven't already. I'll try to shut up about this thing, but it really is an awesome little toy. So I went ahead and turned stabilization on. Let me know your thoughts on what you would prefer. I think it's gonna be split. Like, some people will find no stabilization annoying, but I think a lot of people will also understand what I'm talking about and how everything just kind of mushes together with stabilization on. Like right now, this creek bed is beating me to death, but you just won't get a sense of that. Oh, I can't stop. Oh crap, that's pretty deep. You just won't get a sense of it with the stabilization on, because these things are so good. The technology has gotten amazing with the stabilization, and that's something that I didn't have in the Hero 4 Black. And looking back on a lot of those videos, mixed with the quality, a lot of it is hard to watch now. But hopefully years later, it's a good balance. But I think it's time to send the drone up and get some shots. So what are my first impressions on the Hero 11 Black? I like it. Now, I really only use GoPros for motovlogging, so that's what this video is catered to, and it's not a review by any means. I have not used this enough to really put it to the test. Am I happy that I made the upgrade? So far, yes. I was able to get a warehouse deal and pick this up for around $450, and even with today's current outrageous inflation, that is not too bad. Navigating the menu is super easy. You can have a few different preset modes. Like for stabilized shots, I set that on the active mode, and then standard is what I started this video with, without stabilization. Do I think this is leaps ahead of my Hero 8 in quality? Absolutely not. I find it amazing how we're kind of at a plateau with action cameras, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the future and what they come up with. But overall, it's been pretty stagnant, and they're just trying to include all these kind of gimmicky features, in my opinion. I will say I just tried the Insta360, that was the 1RS. They use a modular system, so you can attach the 360 camera to the same body. The preamps and the audio were terrible. Apart from that, I did enjoy it. I still think the GoPro is better quality. I've also tried the DJI Osmo Action, and even the newest one is really just a reiteration of their previous cameras, and they're still a little bit behind what GoPro offers. So for now, I still think that GoPro owns the market in terms of quality and what you're actually getting. All of the top media people that I've worked with recently all use GoPro still. And now with 10-bit color, that helps some of the more pro level users as far as color grading and just getting the most quality out of this sensor. And the sensor size itself is bigger. So for all of you out there who are wanting to shoot vertical video, you don't necessarily need to rotate it to get the best quality. But overall, it's a GoPro. It looks like a GoPro. It works like a GoPro. And hopefully this time it will be a little bit more reliable. That's my biggest gripe with GoPros in the past, is just losing footage, having issues with the mic adapter. I did look it up, and they say that you still can't use QuikCapture when using a mic adapter, so you can't just hit the record button and go. You have to manually turn it on first and then hit the record button, which is just an added step when you're riding. You want to be as focused as possible, especially while road riding. Off-road, it's not that big a deal. I can pull over, stop wherever and deal with it. So for me, it's not a huge issue. I've learned to adapt, but that is still something that I miss from the Hero 4, is just being able to hit a button and go. My Hero 4 setup, I actually ran a external battery to it as well. I could literally record all day without touching anything. I tried with the Hero 8, and once again, I would just have issues with the mic adapter and losing audio. I'll try it at some point with this, but with how heavy these things are now, that's just a lot to be putting on your helmet setup. But so far, so good. Let's get back to riding. So this is what Hyperview looks like. I normally record in Superview, but now we are in 5K Hyperview, so you should get a really wide point of view behind these handlebars. And I believe stabilization has to be turned on to use this mode. But 5.3K is definitely not something that I would use on the regular to record a ride, because that would be so much data. Did I mention how much I love this bike? Ouch. So once again, let me know what you prefer, the Hyperview or the traditional Superview. If you like that wider angle, maybe I'll switch it up now and then. But it definitely won't be a regular thing at 5.3K. Yeah, baby. This thing is so well balanced on one wheel. So overall, how does the 250F handle as a dual sport? Not bad, but not good. I saw some comments asking me to compare this to the 300L, and there is no comparison. The 300L is a street bike derived engine with completely different gearing, compression ratios. This is a trail bike. It's only got 5 speeds, so on the road, is it the most fun? No, but can it do it? Yes, and I'm having a great time just out cruising some back roads. This thing does not belong on the highway. So if you're looking for the one do-it-all bike, I don't recommend this. I would recommend the 300L. But if you just want to cruise some back roads and come out and do stuff like this and have a good time, this thing is such a good option. So it looks like for now at least, I'm going to be staying in the GoPro ecosystem. As salty as I am about it, they're still doing it the best. Well, you guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Overall, pretty happy with the Hero 11. I'm also pretty happy with this bike and this helmet. So I'll go ahead and link the AT950 in the description below. It's my favorite dual sport helmet by far. So shout out to Scorpion for hooking it up. Let me know what you think about the Hero 11. Is it worth upgrading for you? For most, probably not. But if you are in that pro level or prosumer category, then I recommend checking it out. Only time will tell how reliable it's gonna be, but it's gonna be my daily driver in every moto vlog from here on out. So if you are new, consider subscribing, drop a like. It helps feed the algorithm, all that good stuff. But until the next video, we'll see you then.